Well, what's up, everybody? This is Joseph R. Wheeler III, the artist, the founder, and the president of the ONYXCON Foundation. And today, welcome back to another episode of Relationship Goals in the Art Life. Now, as you can see, by the way, I voted. If you're in the state of Georgia, early voting has started. Handle your business. All right. Now, here's the deal, right? I announced this a while back, but I'm going to reiterate it because I didn't get enough response. I got a little bit of response, but not enough to satisfy my craving to do a show, a whole nother level of this show. Goals in the art life started with me doing not only talks like I'm doing with you all right now, okay, chatting with y'all about my perspectives on being single, on being a creative, being an artist, dating, etc., and just all the ups and downs and all arounds of what it is in today's dating scene, being single as a creative person. And I also interviewed friends of mine, mostly ladies, a couple of fellas, married, single, in a relationship, whatever the case may be, to talk about what they go through being creative-minded in relationships. But I've longed for a long time to want to do my own actual live show. A show, whether, even if it's not live, pre-taped would be a great way to start it. And what it would entail is having guests on. It'd be an online dating show, but not like what you're used to. Yeah, we in the era of the pop the balloon.
27. All right, nice to meet you. Okay, so
shout out to Arlette and her husband, what they do, what they started as a phenomenon. Now everybody else want to jump on the bandwagon and do it, because you see it all over Instagram, you see it all over YouTube, you see it everywhere, TikTok, you name it. People do reaction videos to it. It's a big thing. I mean, it hits millions every time she drops one of those videos, and it's very powerful. The effect it's having on the way people look at modern dating, because people are seeing how shallow, or sometimes can be deep, but mostly a lot of shallow perspectives on the criteria that men and women are judging each other off of. And unfortunately, the main demographic is Black Americans. But I sometimes watch the other stuff, and I've even watched other shows that ain't even, ain't even trying to be candor or have any class about it. They just ratchet on purpose. Like the 21 versus stuff, 21 guys versus one hot Instagram model, 21 hotties versus rapper so-and-so, and all that old, I've watched those too. I got exhausted. You feel me? I got exhausted. That was what these young folk are doing out here nowadays, right? They so damn ratchet that everybody's cussing at each other, and every man is calling every woman bruh and bruh. I'm like, what the hell? You talking to a woman? What's this bruh BS, man? Dude, that's a woman. If it gets on your nerves like it gets on my nerves, I think you'll like the idea of what I want to create. The difference in what you would get with the ONYXCON show of relationship goals in the art life. Because whether you yourself are an artist or not, if you appreciate artists, okay, if you like creative people, you could be a guest on the show, man or woman. Because what I want to build is going to be something where we have a guy guest who's looking for love, and we get nothing but women. Only for straight couples, by the way. I'm sorry for everybody on the other perspectives, or put it like this, for women who like men, okay? Because nowadays you got women who are going everywhere they might want to go. Not everybody, but I've come across it a lot in my own personal dating experience, so I know it can be a reality. And I'm saying not to step on any toes, because I've dated some bisexual women. Yeah, and had great experiences, whatever the case may be. But I just stay in my lane. As a straight man, I can only speak from the perspective of those who love women, however that fits, okay? And of only cisgender individuals. Because again, only what I can relate to is only what I'm trying to deal with. I'm not trying to deal with the legal headache or the emotional headache of other people's perspectives that I do not have a good grasp of or fully understand, to the point I'm gonna pretend that I could deal with them as guests and understand their perspective. I'm gonna only deal with the perspectives I'm comfortable with as a host. So respect mine, and I'm gonna respect your lane. Thank you. So this is gonna be a very different type of journey, everybody. It's not gonna be your typical dating show for what exists right now. What's gonna be different? Let me give you some specifics about what I mean by different, right? First and foremost, everybody will be vetted, okay? Unlike certain other shows, like, and this is not a diss when I bring up these other shows, by the way. I like all these shows. These shows inspired me to do what I'm doing. If it weren't for them, I probably wouldn't even want to do this, because I saw a void. You know, they say in businesses, when you see a problem or you see something that can be changed or done differently, you be the one to bring the change, and oftentimes that creates a successful business because other people are looking for the same changes you're looking for. So I like to watch Melly Monaco's The Pineapple Show, so much so that I've been on the show like 4 times now. Haven't had much luck on the show, but I've always had a good response from the ladies. They always find me attractive. Hold on, because I know how ladies are about shades and hats. Trust me, if I was on my own show, I wouldn't be doing this. I'm driving right now. How y'all doing? This is me. Hey, all right. So, you know, ladies always like the way I look and stuff, but they don't always necessarily like certain things. Like one lady, it was religion. You know, I mentioned I was not religious. Oh, that was it. Pineapple. It was all pineapple means on to the next person on Melly's. While y'all looking for marriage, you got a host who's actually experienced, okay? I've been through the damn thing. I lived it, all right, for 15 years. Yeah. Married too young, long story. But the bottom line is, I'm saying I'm a veteran of love. And I've been in love many times after my divorce and all that. I mean, I found love in other ways is what I'm saying. Other ladies in my life impressed upon me those feelings. So I know what it feels like. I know what it feels to be hurt. I know what it feels to move on. I know all those feelings. So I'm not going to be that host that just gets up there and pretends that they don't understand or have empathy for my audience or my people who are guests. I'm going to make sure y'all sense that this is a real situation and we really trying to help people find what they're looking for, right? It ain't guaranteeing nothing, but you will be vetted. Every person that comes on my show will be vetted, because we ain't doing the type of show where just any old body can call in and act crazy and ratchet or be in a disguise and be silly and just, no, none of that, man. We ain't got time for that. This grown folk show, okay? That's the other thing. Too many of these shows, I noticed the demographic is strictly between, say, hell, I've seen as young as 20 years old on some of these shows, but, you know, like 20 to like 35 maybe being the max. I think I've never seen anybody over 35 on any of these damn shows, as far as the guests, or as far as what the guest wants. Like if it's a lady on Melly's show, she's always younger and she always wants a man who's no older than about 35. I've only occasionally seen them say they'll deal somebody in their 40s, and even then it's always like 42. And I'm like, y'all inexperienced as hell. That's all that tells me. Like, you have not been around the block enough, or you kept, and they say you know, oh man, they spin the block on one way. They only keep going around the same streets. You can't stay in the same streets and expect different results, ladies. You need older men, especially if you got some of these daddy issues that some of y'all got. You might need an older man to set you straight and get you right in the head, or make you realize the possibilities of things that an older man can bring to your life, if he's a gentleman and a real, genuine guy, such as myself, okay? And I'm speaking from experience on that. I've dated young, you know, I've dated some younger ladies. Never too young, okay? I'm real stickler about trying to stay as close to the closing of the frontal lobe. They say between 25 and 27. Yeah, my stuff starts at about 25, especially these days. I'm really on locking in with that. But I'm like, you know, and younger can be fun, but that's all it can be. That's all I'm gonna say for that. But I'm open to allowing my audience the entertainment value and edutainment value of some older gentlemen entertaining some younger women, or vice versa. Yes, you cougar fine women, you can come on my show. You will not be discriminated against. Yeah, you can be damn near 60 and still dating 25-year-old men. We ain't gonna judge you. We're gonna have fun and talk to you. But you gotta be fine. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna have to be fine. If you're a woman and and gentlemen, you're gonna have to be handsome. You're gonna have to be that dude that ladies would be checking out. We're gonna vet you. It's gonna be a fun process. You know, so the first part is I need y'all to start sending in, hey, I want to be on the Relationship Goals in the Art Life show, okay? If you don't want to write all that out, just say, I want to be on the RIG, what's the rest of the letters? Y'all know what I'm saying, abbreviate it, okay? Do that for me, write it out. But just say, I want to be on the dating show for ONYXCON. Simple as that in the subject, all right? Come on through. Let's have some fun. Let's make some memories. And let's do this now, because I want to be able to tape shows between now, October, through especially February. Because come Valentine's, I want to maybe even have a big blowout, big bash show. Might even do a live show if you're in the Atlanta area. And for my ladies, this is the best thing about my show that you're going to love, right? If you're attracted to yours truly, ladies only, all right? After we go through the vetting process, and you talk to them, but it's just not a vibe when y'all are on the show talking and everything. Day one, you was always feeling yours truly. And I find you attractive. Well, guess what? You can have the option of, I want to talk to the host. And when we ask that famous question, you're going to say yes. And we're going to have our own little chit-chat date. Okay? So you might have a chance at love with yours truly. Let's get it poppin'.